Yeah. My name is Essien Ewang. That is my name from Nigeria. I'm a senior lecturer and also assistant director because I work in both academic and industry. So all in the Nigerian Space Agency. So I also a point of contact person in Nigeria for UNISEC. In terms of mission idea context, we coordinate here in Nigeria and also coordinate the activities of the UNISEC here in Nigeria. So I finished my PhD in Kyushu Institute of Technology in Japan some years, maybe about 6 years or 7 years ago. So I said I need to have this experience also, though we have been doing a lot of stuff and because my specialization is on space system engineering. So we have been doing CubeSat in QTech, as we know. So I decided to attend the program just to sharpen my knowledge once again to be able to do a lot of things based on what I'm on ground. So my experience is what I want to share, which is on topic of journey of growth and discovery. So uh, I want to share what I learned and what I got from during that period. So is this is my outline. So I'll be taking on introduction, the EPTASAT training. What is the outcome? We do global team collaboration. Talks about the practices that we have gained after the experience and personal growth and culture diversity and conclusion. So I'll be very fast in my presentation. So in this regard, the first day, what is very unforgettable day journey of my life. So we have discussed about what the CLT in terms of background, so which is basically to be able to equip the attendants or people, the educators or the engineers, which have satellite development as their what they want to gain in terms of the skill and be able to develop it back in their country. And such experience, you have full length of experience that be able to develop from the beginning of the mission to the end. They'll be able to launch and gain capacity and also have promote your CANSAT or CubeSat training back in your country. And we have people, because we are not only one that is on this platform now, we have other people, different people that want to gain experience. The participants are people that are of international educators, researchers, professional in aerospace, and also in terms of STEM field. And there are other people from industry that also have passion for space that want to also gain experience to be able to put back in their country. So this program was this year hosted at Hinshu University in Japan. So CubeSat, I mean the ITASAT training uh, is all about to be able to have that kind of impact, immense training that be able to have a modules of to be able to simulate the full life cycle of satellite development and using classroom model and that be able to develop that. So this was activities were shared in terms of lab that we have explained from our previous speakers, which has in system exploration in terms of the electrical subsystems that has the communication subsystem, has about the command and data handling subsystem, the ground station sensor, and the structure. So on the whole, be able to integrate all the subsystems and be able to put a program that be able to run them just like what we have in our system as a block that be able to coordinate all the activities that we have. At the end, be able to run their own mission to test to see what you have done in this perspective, whether it's right or not or wrong, because we can also put their missions in this regard. So we did that. So the lab is also, what we did in each of the lab was a mirror real world engineering workflow with a strong emphasis on the system thinking and problem solving. That was what we did. So at the end, you'll be able to understand the architecture and the function of the satellite subsystem gain experience in that regard in satellite assembling and programming perspective, and be able to develop engineering skill that can be able to break down complex systems and learn and be able to also debug hardware and software issues. And in that case, we now, at the end, we now change from learners to leaders. In that case, when we are able to go through the teaching practice, and at the end be able to have confidence and be able to build our system when we go back to our country. So the next things there is the team collaboration, which in this case was a nice experience that translate the engineering into a culture or people from diverse backgrounds. So I was in team 3, that we had myself, Essien Ewang, Mohammed Young, and teaching assistants, as you can see from this uh, 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 picture that is here. So we had some to undergo research in area of atmospheric IPTASAT Institute atmospheric detections, which has the reason that we went into that, because in the space we have that there are some about we have about 15% error in sources of based in empirical fact that we have encountered, that satellite has that experience. So we decided to embark on this, and we took on 2 missions in terms of objective. One, to be able to measure the impact of this in terms of the density equation using gas equation, and 2, to be able to measure atmospheric drag density and to be able to see the effect on the drag of satellite equations. And the first one was a breakthrough, but the second one was where we had, because of the 2 days that we had, so we could not be able to complete the last part, which was a kind of a challenge. So, and we had the result that we see on the screen. As we did during that period, we did not even share the research alone. We also have a team collaboration that we be able to bring a team or idea from diverse background to bear, and that brought us that result to us. So in the teaching practice, I was a team leader in that team, as which was from my own experience that I have, that took me to the next great opportunity in my life, to be able to share knowledge based on this background. And so after completed that, we were able to train other people from Japanese companies, and it was a very great lesson. They have lit some hands-on to foster some critical thinking. Teamwork was also there. So a point of reflection for me in this regard was the teaching practice in this forum was not just only to transfer knowledge, but it was inspiring and curiosity, or building trust and creating space where other can also be able to strive, was one of the things that I be able to experience during this period. So in terms of growth in this journey of had a new dimension in my life, that I'll be able to gain other skills in terms of leadership, adaptability, empathy, and the out. Well, most part of it was emotional highlight in terms of the breakthrough that we have, and also have that human connections and transformations, where we be able to feel empowered as instructor, and knowing that, oh, that we can be able to inspire other. So CLTP wasn't not just a program, but it was a turning point in my life also. So in cultural exploration, so which we had in Tokyo, be able to explore, where we went to buy the components or that we in Akabara. I also had that experiences outside the classroom, that we meet with Japanese companies. We also share our experiences and also gain so many knowledge from them. and a lot of opportunities we had with them during that night. So it was a nice experience. So in conclusions, I'm proud to also say that the movement was completing. I completed this CLTP with the purpose and passion, that it was a transformation experience and real new skill was impacted, and also be able to impact also on other people to deepen the sense of purpose through the hands-on lab, global team, and change, and also challenges of teaching. So this case, it shapes my future by clarifying my goal in terms of advancing space education locally here in Nigeria, and also lead cancer initiative that make satellite technology accessible to all. Indeed, CLTP did not just teach me how to build a satellite, it helped me to build visions in future. And that is my end of my presentations. Thank you for the organizers. And this is a gratitude to the CLTP family. The journey was ours together. Thank you. I appreciate.